There are many powerful tribes in Magic the Gathering, but perhaps Merfolk is the most successful out of all these tribes. Today we're going to explore the top 8 best Merfolk cards across all formats.
Merman. Merman!
Number 8. Curse Catcher. The card reads, sacrifice Curse Catcher. Counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller pays 1. It is a Merfolk creature and a counter spell wrapped in 1. It makes it to the top 8 and not further down the list because paying 1 to have your spell countered is very situational, but needless to say, it's still a fantastic card. Number 7. Tidebinder Mage. The card reads, when Tidebinder Mage enters the battlefield, tap target red or green creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's unstap for as long as you control Tidebinder Mage. A very powerful card against aggressive decks trying to control the board. Very powerful in Merfolk tribal decks, but also versatile on its own. Number 6. True Name Nemesis. The card reads, as True Name Nemesis enters the battlefield, choose a player. True Name Nemesis has protection from chosen player. This creature can't be blocked, targeted, dealt damage, or enchanted by anything controlled by that player. Printed in Commander 2013, it was clear that this card was going to be powerful. It is a great Commander card, but perhaps even better in Legacy or Vintage. Giving a creature protection from a whole player is a great advantage and win strategy. Number 5. Marrow Reejery. The card reads, other Merfolk creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever you cast a Merfolk spell, you may tap or untap target permanent. This card is a great pump up for other Merfolk you control, but it also allows you to control the board by letting you untap and tap permanents every time you cast a Merfolk spell. Put it into a Merfolk tribal deck and it will shine through as one of your best cards. Number 4. Silvergill Adept. The card reads, as an additional cost to cast Silvergill Adept, reveal a Merfolk card from your hand or pay 3. When Silvergill Adept enters the battlefield, draw a card. Great trade-off. Reveal a Merfolk card and draw a card for free. Great utility in any Merfolk deck that gives you card advantage when you need it. And it's also a great addition to any Merfolk tribal deck. Number 3. Master of the Pearl Trident. The card reads, other Merfolk creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Island Walk. They can't be blocked as long as defending player controls an island. This card pairs very well with Spreading Seas, another card seen in Merfolk Modern and Legacy decks. It also pumps up all other Merfolk you control, making it a perfect addition to any Merfolk tribal deck. Number 2. Master of Waves. The card reads, protection from red. Elemental creatures you control get +1/+1. When Master of Waves enters the battlefield, create a number of 1/0 blue elemental creature tokens equal to your devotion to blue. Each blue mana and the mana cost of permanents you control count towards your devotion to blue. A great card in Commander, pumping up other elemental creatures while having protection from an entire color. This card, if cast later in the game, can create a gigantic amount of tokens. The tokens are 1/0, but you have to remember, this card gives all your elemental creature tokens and creatures +1/+1 as well, so that makes them all 2/1s. A great card, possibly one of the strongest Merfolk ever printed. Number 1. Lord of Atlantis. The card reads, other Merfolk creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Island Walk. They can't be blocked as long as defending player controls an island. This card is a staple in Merfolk decks from Vintage to Modern. If the defending player controls an island, then all Merfolk you control are unblockable. It also pumps up every Merfolk you control. It is one of the oldest Merfolk cards in history and has been printed across multiple sets over the years. This card is a staple and worthy of the position as number 1 best Merfolk creature of all time. Thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe for more content to come.